Listen, I will tell you more of the saga of Noggin the Nog, as it was told in days of old by the men of the Northlands as they sat by their great log fires. I told you how Noggin, Prince of the Nogs, with Graculus and Thornogson, set out for the Hot Water Valley, a valley behind the Glass Mountains in the far north of the land of Nog. They were guided by Ronnie, a little man from the Hot Water Valley, who had come to ask Noggin to rescue the people of the valley from a fierce dragon. I told you how, after many days, Graculus went away to find a place he thought he knew, and leaving the dogs and the sledge at the foot of the mountain, Noggin, Thornogson and Ronnie climbed up the narrow pass through the Glass Mountains. And I told you how, when they reached the top of the pass, Noggin and Thornogson were too big to go through the last bit, and they had to come back. Thornogson saw Graculus in the sky, and they waved to attract the bird's attention.
Graculus! Graculus!
The bird turned in the sky and landed by them. But when Noggin spoke to it, it wouldn't say anything but "Bark." "Noggin, I don't think it is Graculus."
"Oh, don't be silly, of course it is. Look at it."
"Well, you look up there." Now then, which of you is Graculus? Can't you say anything but "Ark"? Well, where is Graculus then? Sorry I was so long. Oh, Graculus, I am glad you're back. We can't get through the pass into the Hot Water Valley. We're too fat. I don't know what we can do. Oh, I expect we'll be able to think of something. But first let me introduce my family. Prince Noggin, Thornogson and Ronnie. Allow me to present my mum and dad. My brother Arkley. Uncle Kronk and his 4 sons. Auntie Kronk. My cousins, second cousins, great aunts and uncles, and almost everybody else. Very pleased to meet you all. I'm sorry if I was rude just now, but we were worried about Graculus. So you found the place then, Graculus? Yes, it was just as I had dreamed it was. The only thing I hadn't seen in my dreams was that the grove of green trees by the lake is the home of my ancestors. The home of all the great green birds. Well now, what did you say was the trouble?
We're too fat to get through the tunnel.
Well, we'll have to go over the top, won't we? Where's that climbing rope of yours? Welcome to the Hot Water Valley.
Thank you, Ronnie. And thank you, birds, for carrying us.
This is my valley, and the home of my people.
Well, there don't seem to be many people about.
Oh, they're there all right, hiding in caves and holes in the ground for fear of the dragon. Come down to my house. It isn't far from here, only keep very quiet. And if you hear the dragon, you must hide at once. I don't think it's big enough for you to come indoors, but in any case it isn't very safe in the house. Let's go into the trench at the end of the garden. That's where I have lived mostly since the dragon came. Noggin, Thornogson and Graculus hid in the trench at the end of the garden, and Ronnie went into the house to make a cup of tea. What was that? Look out! Make room for me! It's coming.
must be some somewhere. There must be. There must be some somewhere. Oh dear.
Fly up and see where it goes, Graculus.
It's flying up into a valley on the side of the mountain. Look over there, you shall be able to see it. Well, let's have that cup of tea, and we'll think about what to do next. Fortunately, the teapot wasn't broken and hadn't spilt much, so they had a cup of tea and thought. Is that High Valley where the dragon lives, then?
I don't know. I've never seen it fly before.
How far do you think it is?
It's about 4 miles to the foot of the hills there. Then it may be a pretty stiff climb up to where the dragon is.
Well, Noggin and I had better go and see if we can get a closer look at it. Graculus had better stay here with you, Ronnie. It'd be too easy to see flying. He can't walk faster than an old duck.
You can't fly at all.
Come on, Noggin. Bring your spike.
Noggin shouldered his jousting lance, and away the Nogs went, down the path through the valley. They passed the tiny houses and fields and hedges of the little people, and everywhere they saw the dragon's footprints, and nowhere did they see a living person. Soon they reached the hills where the dragon had gone, and they began to climb. It was a stiff climb, sometimes through grass and rocks, and then up a steep little hill of scaly rocks. They stopped on the top of the hill and looked around.
Can you see any sign of it anywhere, Noggin?
They looked up the valley, and they looked down the valley, but no sign of the dragon did they see anywhere.
That's funny. I wonder where it can have gone.